Football is a constantly evolving merit-based system, and therefore, deciding the world's top player at any given time is a hard task. The coveted title could potentially change after each match, because it depends on the individual's performance level. But there are players who contribute so much to their club that they are a one-man team themselves. Let's look at 10 of these players that marked the 2023-2024 season. And believe me, some of the players here will surprise you. Son Heung-min. Following Harry Kane's departure from Tottenham in the summer of 2023, uncertainty loomed among football enthusiasts regarding the North London team's prospects. Kane, arguably Spurs' finest player ever and a prolific goalscorer, left big shoes to fill. However, Son Heung-min has risen admirably to the challenge, showcasing his prowess with 16 goals in the 2023-24 Premier League season as of the current writing. Whether positioned on the left wing or as a striker, Son's performance has been nothing short of remarkable. His synergy with teammates Richarlison, James Maddison, Brennan Johnson, and Dejan Kulusevski has been notable, propelling Tottenham into an unexpected top four contention, with Son assuming the mantle of captain. And while Tottenham's trophy cabinet will remain empty in 2023-2024, the club's quest for silverware appears ongoing. Nevertheless, Son continues to shine brightly as one of the premier forwards in the game. Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. has been a linchpin in Real Madrid's recent successes, with his finesse and skill on the wing proving pivotal for Los Blancos. Despite their 2023 season seeing them miss out on both La Liga and Champions League titles, which has marginally affected Vinicius' standing, his impact remains undeniable. As of now, Vinicius boasts 13 goals and 5 assists in the ongoing La Liga campaign, establishing a formidable partnership with teammate Jude Bellingham. Looking ahead to his international endeavors with Brazil, there's little doubt that Vinicius will be aiming to galvanize his nation toward triumph at the imminent Copa America tournament. If you think Vini is crazy, wait till you see about the other Real Madrid player we have on the list. Phil Foden. Under Pep Guardiola's guidance at Manchester City, Phil Foden has elevated his performance to unprecedented heights this season. At 23, he netted 11 goals and delivered 7 assists during the 2022-23 Premier League campaign. Yet he's already surpassed those figures with several weeks remaining in the 2023-24 season, boasting 16 goals and 7 assists as of now. There's a strong possibility that he could clinch the PFA's Premier League Player of the Year award. Heralded as one of England's most talented footballers in recent memory, Foden possesses the potential to establish himself as one of the premier players of his generation. Maintaining his humility, diligence, and unwavering focus on the game could see him achieve remarkable feats as an exceptionally gifted attacking midfielder. Mohamed Salah. This 2023-2024 season proved to be a notably frustrating period for Mohamed Salah. Liverpool's 5th place finish in the Premier League was accompanied by early exits from both the FA Cup and League Cup, along with a premature departure from the Champions League in the initial knockout stage. Individually, there were no significant accolades to highlight, with speculation even suggesting a potential departure from Anfield to join Cristiano Ronaldo and others in the financially lucrative Saudi Pro League. However, when assessing the argument for the world's top player based purely on performance, few have matched Salah's standards since the season's commencement. Throughout this period, he has impressively tallied 24 goals and 13 assists across all competitions, placing him once again in contention for the Premier League Golden Boot Award, an achievement that would mark his 4th, jointly holding the record. Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann has always been a phenomenal footballer, but a few underwhelming seasons at Barcelona seemed to bump him out of the conversation when it came to debate over the world's best players, despite finishing 3rd in the Ballon d'Or in 2016 and 2018. Yet, a permanent return to Atletico Madrid in 2022 has allowed the French World Cup winner to rediscover his best form, and the last 18 months have been particularly fruitful for him. There have been 21 goals and 8 assists since the start of the season alone in all competitions. He was the best player in La Liga throughout the previous calendar year, although clinching the silverware to demonstrate that has been a tougher task, with Atletico finishing 3rd in La Liga last season while exiting the Champions League in the group stages and failing to get past the quarterfinals in the Copa del Rey. Nevertheless, at 33, Griezmann appears as a player reborn, and he'll remain a key player for both club and country for the foreseeable future. Griezmann might be the best in Atletico, but he's not even the best in Madrid. Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez has emerged as a driving force behind Inter Milan's pursuit of the Serie A title, boasting an impressive tally of 23 goals in 30 starts in the competition at this moment. This stellar performance comes as no surprise, considering Martinez's consistent excellence since his arrival from South American football in 2018. Additionally, he played a pivotal role in Argentina's World Cup triumph in late 2022, despite experiencing a decrease in importance within Lionel Scaloni's squad as the tournament progressed. Martinez's peak form renders him virtually unstoppable, with the past 18 months witnessing a significant elevation in his stature. Notably, he has amassed 26 goals and provided 6 assists across all competitions in the 2023-24 season. Furthermore, his contributions during the previous season included 20 goals in 44 appearances for both club and country in 2023, highlighted by crucial goals in the Champions League semi-finals, although Inter ultimately fell to Manchester City in the final, and a brace in the Coppa Italia final, securing a 2-1 victory over Fiorentina. His scoring prowess extended to the Supercoppa Italiana final as well. Harry Kane. He may still be looking for his maiden trophy in professional football, although it should be mentioned that he has made 4 finals, but Harry Kane features on this list for one simple reason. He's continued scoring goals for fun since leaving his beloved Tottenham for Bayern Munich in the summer of 2023. If anything, the England international has taken his game to new heights since moving to the Allianz Arena. The 30-year-old has scored 42 in 42 appearances in all competitions at the time of writing, and has chipped in with a healthy supply of assists too. Sadly for Kane, Bayern missed out on Bundesliga glory to Xabi Alonso's Bayer Leverkusen, but the Englishman could hardly have done much more during his debut season in Germany. Bad luck for Kane, huh? What do you think about Harry Kane? Will he be able to win the Champions League? Kylian Mbappé is now in his final weeks as a Paris Saint-Germain player after making the decision to leave the Parc des Princes at the end of the current campaign, once his contract finally expires. It's expected that the 25-year-old will join Real Madrid on a free transfer, potentially inheriting Luka Modric's number 10 shirt on arrival. Despite the fact he's headed for the PSG exit door, Mbappé has knuckled down, scoring 43 goals in 44 appearances across all competitions so far this season. However, PSG boss Luis Enrique knows the club can't rely on Mbappé for much longer and has started to take the world-class Frenchman out of the team on occasions, offering a chance for other forward players to prove they have what it takes to replace Mbappé's goals next season. Rodri. Defensive midfielders don't often get the credit they deserve, so when one stands out enough to be named the Champions League Player of the Season and finishing 5th in the Ballon d'Or rankings, you know they're a special player. Rodri's performances are always of a consistently high standard, but his virtual ever-presence, which is a staggering 56 games in all competitions as Manchester City won the treble, shone a spotlight on his unsung heroics, while the winning goal in the Champions League final, a typical cool finish from the edge of the box, thrust him to center stage. Also named the player of the tournament for the 2023 Nations League as Spain lifted the trophy, Rodri excelled for both club and country throughout last season. So far this term, Rodri has continued to go above and beyond for Man City, producing consistently outstanding performances and chipping in with big goals. In truth, he's a little unfortunate to miss out on top spot on this list. Jude Bellingham. Of course, we had to end this list with probably the best player this season in Europe, Jude Bellingham. It's hard to remember any player arriving at Real Madrid and making an immediate impact quite like Jude Bellingham has done this season, let alone one that's still just 20 years of age. It's unfortunate the midfield maestro couldn't end his Borussia Dortmund career with a Bundesliga title after they missed out to Bayern Munich last season on the final day of the campaign, but that doesn't change the fact it was a phenomenal year for Bellingham, who has made a habit of shining on the biggest stages. As well as consistently impressing in the Champions League and scoring or assisting while with England on international duty, Bellingham has somehow established himself as Real Madrid's de facto chief goalscorer, excelling in a false nine role. With 17 La Liga goals to his name at the time of writing, the former Birmingham City starlet is currently second in the race for the Pichichi, Spain's top scorer award. Also ranked as the best young player in the world, the sky truly is the limit for the English phenomenon. That's going to do it for today, guys. Let us know your thoughts about these players in the comments below, and if you know of any other that failed to be on this list, make sure to tell us. Also, like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.